Hey, what's up, guys? So I wanted to have a quick conversation with you about endorsements. This is something that I get asked a lot about because you can see that I'm involved with Samson Symbols, and I get so many people asking the question, how can I become endorsed? So I want to just kind of talk about it for a little bit. And first of all, just let me tell you, I may hurt your feelings, so this is not directed to any one person, but this is something that I've been asked more than 100 times. So I felt like it deserved a video, so buckle up. Don't get offended. But first of all, I just want to say that you probably don't need or deserve an endorsement. Let me first of all say, I don't deserve endorsements. Personally, I don't feel like I deserve endorsements. So the whole idea of an endorsement, what is an endorsement? Basically, people want free stuff, right? That's what you want. When you ask, how do I get endorsed? What you're really asking is, how can I get free stuff? I know that's what you say, well, no, it's a representing company. You want free stuff. The first thing I want to tell you is just play what you love. So don't look for an endorsement. Don't try to seek things out. Play what you love, man. If you love Zildjian, play Zildjian. If you hear some Samson stuff that I have and you love it, play Samson. Play what you love. That's the most important thing. There's a huge misconception about endorsements, and companies use the concept and the term endorsement really as a very slick marketing trend. So let me say this: if you have a smaller audience than I do, right? I've got 20-something thousand subscribers at the time of this video, 3.5 million channel views, whatever. If you don't have that, I feel like I'm at the very bottom rung of anybody that would ever deserve an endorsement. So if you're not at that level, you don't deserve an endorsement. If you're not playing in front of hundreds of people on a regular basis, thousands of people on a regular basis, you don't deserve an endorsement. The only reason people would want you to endorse their product, and again, you're endorsing a product. It's not I am endorsed. It's I am endorsing a product. You are endorsing a product is because you are influencing other people to purchase a product. So if you are on Instagram or I'm in a band, if you don't have people asking you and buying stuff because you play it, then you're not influencing people. The only reason a company would want you to endorse their product is if by having you as part of their artist list, it would have other people, cause other people to want to purchase the same equipment. Okay? So if you have an Instagram account and you play at your church and you post some videos every now and then and you want to get an endorsement, a company, there's tons of companies, tons of small companies out there will offer you an endorsement, and they'll call it, B-level endorsement or entry level or, whatever, development deal. And this is what they do. They have a symbol that they say retails for $800, which is psycho, by the way. But they'll say, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to give you 40% off our $800 symbol. So you're paying full price. Like go to Guitar Center, you could buy something cheaper. But because you've got an endorsement, all of a sudden you feel like, I'm getting this great deal. I'm going to go out there and buy these cymbals. Well, really, they just mark their cymbals up to the point that they can give it to you for cheaper, give you an endorsement, give you a discount, make you feel like you're getting a sweet deal, when actually you're still forking over hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Okay, so it's a slick marketing ploy. It's something that companies use just to sell product. That's what they're doing. I'm sorry, I love you, but chances are they're just trying to sell product. I don't necessarily want to name names of companies, but there's a couple of companies that are just super notorious for doing this, because I've talked to people personally and they're just really bad about it. So endorsements, man, just relax. You don't probably need an endorsement. It's not that big of a deal. And the other thing with a real endorsement is you are in a contract. I will only play this company. I will not post videos playing this cymbal, playing these drums, anything else. That can void your contract. Say if you have an endorsement with Samson Cymbals and I go out and I'm playing a bunch of Zildjian cymbals all the time and I post Zildjian videos and everything, well then that can potentially void my contract because, hey, I'm only supposed to play Samson. So it's also a very exclusive thing, and that may vary from cymbal company to company or drum company to different companies. But in a general rule, you are in a contract with them that I'm going to play your stuff. So for me, I've got a cymbal endorsement. Just to give you a little background on how that happened. I was approached by Samson Cymbals. This has probably been 7 or 8 years ago. They said, hey man, we see that you're posting a lot of videos of you playing in front of large crowds in church arenas, not arenas, but the arena of churches, right? This whole group, this whole niche that we're trying to get into. We feel like churches are a big market. Churches buy stuff, you know, and we feel like you are an influencer in the church world. So we would be interested in partnering with you. I said, sure, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what that would mean. And now 7 years later, I'm still riding with Samson. Incredible gear. You know, super quick plug for Samson. Check them out. Right now, their Facebook page is probably the best way to get a hold of them. Samson Cymbals, United States. They're just straight up prices are better than Zildjian, Sabian, all that kind of stuff. And they're amazing cymbals. Can't brag on them enough. But I don't have a drum endorsement. I don't have a stick endorsement. I don't have other endorsements. I haven't sought out other endorsements. Why? I don't need an endorsement. I don't really deserve an endorsement. I'm not really doing big things that would be endorsement worthy, you could say. Now, you know, my YouTube channel, there's an argument. Maybe I'm stepping in a little bit where there might be enough of an audience that would actually be influenced to buy certain things. And some people have sent me free stuff, and that's great. I'm happy to help other people with their product and, you know, promote their stuff. But again, the whole concept of an endorsement is really, if you will, a company should approach you, first of all. If you're really that big of a deal and you really feel like, man, I deserve an endorsement, then you should have people asking you, hey, you know, I've got people on my DMs, hey, man, when you're out of contract with Samson, we'd love to talk to you. A drum company, hey, we'd love to talk to you about getting a custom drum set. But I don't really want to play a custom drum set. I love my Mapex kit, so I don't want a drum endorsement. Thank you. If you happen to randomly be one of the boutique drum builders that have messaged me, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully I've responded to everyone. If I haven't responded, I'm sorry, but I really appreciate all the offers. But I don't need an endorsement. You probably don't need an endorsement. So this has really just been a rant. Hopefully you found this beneficial. But endorsements, most of the time, unfortunately, companies use them as slick marketing scams to get your money. And there's no real path forward. What are they doing for you, right? The flip side of that is, what is the company doing to push you, to promote you, to make you famous, right? They should be saying, man, so-and-so is playing such and such cymbals, awesome. If there's no communication like that, if you're nowhere to be found anywhere, if they're not saying anything about you, yeah, it's not an endorsement. That's slick marketing. So I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, but that's what I feel about endorsements. Now, if you message me asking about endorsements, I'm just going to tag this video and send you here. So bottom line, you probably don't need an endorsement. I love you, but you probably don't need an endorsement. Quick plug for my stuff. Check out this hat, dbdrumstore.com. I've got hats, shirts, beanies. I got like a billion products, so check that out. Love for you to buy something. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Share it with someone that's been talking to you about endorsements. Share this with them, maybe a little piece of advice for them. But man, I'd love for you to subscribe and follow along. You get notified when new content drops on this channel. And if you have a question about endorsements, leave a comment below. What do you think about endorsements? I'd love to know what you have to say. Give me a comment below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.